Today I'm going to show you a product that was sent to me. So this is a paid promotion, just to let you know, because I'm not giving money, but I got something in the mail that I'm going to show you, that I'm going to review. And I've never tried them out before. I will show you, put them on, and then I'm going to walk around the house, you know, make sure they're going to fit. In other words, it's shoes. It's a shoe promotion from FitVille. I was approached by FitVille because I've talked about my bunions in several other videos, and I think they may be, checking out videos that talk about bunions, and then they approach people to see if they want to check out their shoes. And I said I would, because I need a wide toe box to fit my bunions. And I'll show you a picture of my feet with socks on. I don't want to gross you out. I have very large bunions on the outside near my big toes on both feet. And if I wear shoes that are too tight, it's miserable. I can only wear them for about an hour, and then I have to get them off. It's awful. And I've talked to my doctor. I don't need surgery as long as I can be comfortable. And I am, if I wear wide shoes. And I usually wear Ultras. And I've shown those before. And I call them my clown shoes because the toe box on those things are pretty wide, but they're very comfortable. They don't hurt my feet. But when FitVille approached me, I thought, those shoes don't look like clown shoes. I want to try those out. So they sent me a pair. And these are them. They just kind of look like regular shoes. But I did try them on just for a minute the other day when they came. They came in this shoebox in the mail. FitVille, right there. And I wanted to make sure that they were actually going to fit. And they do. So I'm going to try them on and let you know how they really feel when I wear them for a while, because I only had them on for about 2 minutes and I took them off. I wasn't prepared to do the video. And so here you get to see my bunions. Sorry about this, but this is why I'm doing this promotion, because of my bunions. As promised, I'm showing you my feet. They are not attractive, so I'm wearing my socks so you don't have to see the actual feet. Here's a bunion. Here's a bunion. And these are hammer toes sticking up right there and there. And I've learned to do some exercises and massage, and my feet do not hurt most of the time. And if they do, I know what to do. But wearing wide shoes that don't press against my bunions, or check this out, I have bunionettes. That's one, and that's one over here. That's what the doctor called them. So I have a band, the bunions and the bunionettes. So I didn't want surgery, and like I said, if I wear the right shoes, works out fine. These are the FitVille shoes I picked out because I liked, just the black, simple. They have kind of a, purplish, very light purple and black shoestrings. But I think they look nice. I like the way the back comes up also, and it's very sturdy. I need good heel support because I have wide feet and narrow heels. So I really think these are going to work out great. Comfort Technology, wide width, FitVille arch and heel support, recovery power. So I'm eager to try these. Again, FitVille. Here's the box. Liberate your toes. And it came like this. It was wrapped in a plastic bag, but the box got, something heavy landed on it, but the shoes are fine. So this is the box they came in. And I got U.S. women's wide. They had a very distinct chart for, they said to measure your feet. And I usually wear an 8.5, but these are just an 8, but they do fit. So let's see them on my feet. I put these on. They're easy to slip right on. I like that the heel comes up higher and provides more support. I'm going to lace them up and I'll walk around and show you how they work, in case you didn't know how shoes work. So I've been wearing these FitVille shoes around the house for about half an hour, and they're very comfortable. One thing I noticed is my heels are very narrow, so I'm gonna have to wear thicker socks because my heels slip. And that's just something I've always had to deal with. Wide feet, narrow heels, combination last is what they call it, because a foot, a shoe mold is called a last. So it's a combination, wide and narrow. So it's just something I've always had to deal with. It's hard to find shoes that fit perfectly, except like clogs. There's no heel, so you don't have to deal with that part. But I really like them. They're cushy. They're very comfortable. When I walk, it's like padded. It feels very soft, unlike the other shoes I've been wearing. So that's a plus. And FitVille gave me some talking points, basically, because my issue is bunions, but they recommended mentioning that it's good for bunions, plantar fasciitis, and looking at my computer, venous dilation. I don't know what that is, but it's a foot issue. It sounds like maybe with blood vessels or something. I'm not sure, but if you have that, these FitVille shoes are recommended. They come in several widths, and mine was the narrowest, just wide. They had extra wide and I think extra wide. And I was surprised when I measured my feet that I only needed a wide, but they do feel good. They aren't tight or anything. I think they're wider just in general than normal shoes. And their motto is, FitVille, where wide feet belong. And I think that's appropriate. So I would say if you have any kind of foot issues and you have wide feet, these might be an answer for you. They're springy and soft to walk on. And if you have to stand or walk on hard surfaces, I think they'll be really good. My feet and back tend to hurt if I walk on like a sidewalk or a road, any hard surface like ceramic tile. I don't have it in my house, thank goodness. It kills my feet. And so these are cushy, and I think they would help. So I would give these FitVille shoes a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. They're very nice, and I really like the way they look. They don't look like clown shoes. I can wear these, they'll be my dress shoes, perhaps. Because seriously, I can't wear like regular leather shoes. And I suppose there's a pair out there, but I don't know where they are. That would not hurt my feet. Most of them hurt my feet. And these are just a neutral black, so with black slacks or something, they'll be great. So I hope this review of FitVille wide shoes was helpful. So there's a promotional code in the description below, and you get 30% off if you use that code when you check out. So if you want to check out their shoes and get them for a discount, please do. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.